Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Salma Anisa, a student at Siliwangi Institute of Sciences in Bandung, majoring in guidance and counseling. Here I want to share or describe about general English learning with Miss Ida. Miss Ida is a lecturer in general English course. Learning general English is one of the subjects in semester 5. There I learned a lot of tenses, and the first impression, learning general English with Miss Ida was very fun, with easy to understand and comfortable delivery, and very excited. In the lesson, we are not listen to the material presented by Miss Ida, but we can discuss it together, and at the end of the lesson, Miss Ida will ask students about what we have got or received from the material, or try explain to students the material that has been delivered by Miss Ida, and it made us more challenged and so much worth it for students to remember the material. So now I will explain the last week's material. One is simple present tense and simple progressive tense. Okay, so enjoy the material. Okay, number one is simple present tense. The simple present tense is usually used to describe about habits, unchanging situation, truth, and statement. As for the use of the simple present tense, that are first to show habits, repeat actions, unchanging situation, emotion, and desires. Second, to give instruction and directions. And the third, to show the finite promise. And fourth, to show the time in the future after the use of conjunctions. And for example, the subject are consists of I, you, we, they, she, he, it. Okay. In the simple present tense, the subject is divided into group. Group 1, I, you, we, they, and group 2, she, he, it. Okay. She, it are called third person in the simple present tense. In the simple present tense, there are positive, negative, interrogative sentence. Okay. In positive sentence, the use of verb is added with s, es, as. There are terms and conditions. Okay. In negative sentence, there are do and does. Do for I, you, we, they, and does for she, he, it. Okay. Back to verb as, es, as. In every verb for the third person, namely she, he, it, add s. But there are also two whose verbs end in y must be added with es. For example, cry. Okay, cry and in y become cries and it es. Okay, then some words and in the letter y but only need to be added as. That is, if the letter before the letter in y in a word contains a vowel. Verb plus es if before the letter y is a consonant, as in the example cry. Verb plus as, that is, if the verb ends in ss, ch, x, and sh. Okay, so wait. Number 2 is simple progressive tense. And simple progressive tense is a verb that is used to show activities at the time that will occur now or activities that will occur soon. For example, in a few hours or a few days. So in simple progressive, you have to use verb ing. For example, clean to cleaning. Okay. Then if there is a word that ends in a vowel such as motivate, in the word the final letter A must be removed to become motivating. Okay? So, the difference between the simple present tense and the simple progressive tense is in the verb. If the present tense use verb as es, as, and simple progressive tense use verb ing. Yes. Yeah. Okay. The point is that I really enjoy learning general English with Miss Ida, and I hope that in the lesson I can learn smoothly. I hope study well. I hope to study well and get good grades too. So maybe now to describe to the material and message from me to keep the spirit and keep healthy. And thanks for Miss Ida and ask for the guidance. And thank you for you guys. And I'm sorry because I'm not good for English. Okay, so thank you for you guys and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.